What's up YouTube? For today's video, we have a Mega Blaziken sweep. We're continuing a journey to get all the Mega Pokemon done before Sword and Shield comes out. Who has been keeping up with all the Mega Pokemon? Big shout outs to you. Let me know in the comment section. Now today, we shall be sweeping on 1 health. Now not only is it a good meme, it's also pretty risky to do, only being on 1 health. Now, in the past, I have done 2 Torchic sweeps. If you want to check them out, the links are in the description of the video. Some very, very good content there, and a big shout out to everyone who's been going back and watching. It's like 5 years ago and 3 years ago. Like, it's really great to see how the content has changed over time. All right, let's have a look at Blaziken and, of course, Mega Blaziken. Now, let's have a look at Blaziken first. So we've got Blaze and Speed Boost, very, very good abilities, especially Speed Boost. And looking at its typing, we've got Fire and Fighting, so it doesn't change when it Mega Evolves, so it stays the same. Looking at its stats, we got a decent health stat, not the greatest in the world, but the 2 stats you really can see there are its attack and special attack. So we have 120 base power and then 110 base power. Now its speed isn't the greatest in the world, being 80, but since it's got Speed Boost, a lot of the time you could just use like Protect, and then you get a Speed Boost the next time. Primarily a physical attacker, but still has a nice special attack. Now when it Mega Evolves, it gets the Speed Boost ability. It's nice it actually keeps that. And its attack gets boosted by 40 base power, which is absolutely insane. And when you couple it with some of the moves it gets, like Fighting and Fire is a very, very good offensive typing. And also its special attack gets a nice buff of 120 base power as well. Well, from 110 to 130. Now, we've got 100 base speed, so an extra 20 base in speed. So it's even faster than it was before. Let's get into this strategy, people. So what we want to do is I want to live on 1 health. Now, living on 1 health is really, really good for some strategies, but it's also very risky too, because there's a lot of priority moves that can easily take you out. And if you're not running any priority moves yourself, then you are in a lot of trouble. And I will say this, I'm not going to be running any priority myself in this battle. So firstly, what we want to do, obviously we're going to be running like a Uber's battle here. And we got a Mega Mewtwo, definitely not a Mega, guys. And I'm going to be going for a String Shot. Now, obviously, I want to get my Blaziken in there. I won't be having any speed boost at the start, so I thought I might be able to go for a Tailwind and then go for a Sticky Web for a little bit of speed control. Now, there were some Pokemon on this team which actually weren't affected by Sticky Web, but I thought it'd still be handy, you know, to put that Sticky Web down. So we got a Star Strike there. I just wanted to see what this Mewtwo actually had, and my team had a fair bit of strategy involved in it too, to actually keep the Blaziken, you know, alive. So we're going to hit by a Fire Blast out. I'm going to live on 1 health. Now, I was only worried that I might get burned. They're not able to get the Sticky Web up afterwards, but I didn't get burned, which was nice. And now we're going to set that Tailwind up. So Tailwind's going to last for 4 turns and double the speed of all Pokemon on the side of my field. So by dropping that Sticky Web there, Mewtwo's obviously going to take out my Masquerain, and that's pretty much all Masquerain is going to be here. So we got Ice Beam. So we have Side Strike, Ice Beam, and Fire Blast. So I thought this is a very good opportunity here to go into one of my Pokemon. So like a bait Pokemon. Now, the Pokemon I had the other day, I think I used a Zoroark. I had a ring target Pokemon. Today we're going to be using Hooper as a ring target Pokemon to draw out ghost type Pokemon. So as you know, Hooper is 4 times weak to ghost, and what better Pokemon to use trick and ring target than a Pokemon 4 times weak to ghost, right? Alright, so we've got Aguisash coming in here. I'm going to go for a Protector. I didn't even know that Mewtwo, I was hoping that Mewtwo didn't have Shadow Ball, otherwise I probably would have actually lost this battle already. So going for the trick here on the Aguisash. Now the Aguisash is going to get that ring target, and I'm going to get an Iron Ball. Now Aguisash is going to go for a Stantage, and it's going to be able to hit me with the ghost type move, and Hooper is going to go down. But pretty much everything is prepared for Mega Blaziken, and this battle is absolutely wild, people. Like, if this sweep doesn't deserve a like, I don't know what does. I'll talk to you the strategy at the end of the video. Peace. Alright, people, hope you enjoyed that one. There was some crazy shenanigans going on there. Let's have a look at my entire team build. Now, not all of these Pokemon I actually got to use in this battle, but I will show you, like, all my sort of, like, workaround counters for being on 1 health. So, as you can probably notice in the video, there was a lot of priority moves, right? So, Tapu Lele was very, very important with the Psychic Terrain. That stopped all the priority moves. Now, there was also an instance there with the Thunderous with, I believe it was would have been Prankster Toxic. That actually got stopped too, which is very nice. And I also had a Fortress of Rapid Spin too to get rid of any, Stealth Rocks, things like that, if I had to swap out, which is a good chance, right? Because Blaziken had Reversal. Now, Reversal is powered up being on the... It's like Flail. Basically, it's the fighting type version of Flail. So the lower amount of health you are, the more powerful Reversal is. Now, we had Sword Dance to bolster my attack. We had Focus Energy to go for a crit. And we had Endure to deliberately put myself on 1 health. Like, say, if they didn't knock me down to, like, 1 health at the start, I could then go for an Endure afterwards. So that worked pretty nice. Now, we had Ring Tiger put on the Aggie Slash earlier on. That's how I hit the Aggie Slash. And I also had my Murkrow as well with Defog and Parasong and Tailwind and Roost, like moves like that to help out, the rest of my team. Now, Tapu Lele, like, once I swapped it in right, I thought eject button would be really good, because if I swapped it in right, got hit by a move, it would just eject out of the battle, and then I could swap my Blaziken afterwards and still have, like, the most amount of turns out of the Psychic Terrain as possible. And it worked really well. Like, the instance with the Shadow Sneak, the Extreme Speed, the Toxic from the Thunderous, it worked absolutely perfection. Anyway, people, hope you enjoyed this battle. It was a really lot of fun, and I'll catch you tomorrow, 13 team. Peace.